My name is Kelly Wilson, and for the CEP 810 class, we are taking a video for our week 6 assignment. My husband is in the class, so I couldn't have him pick my 3 objects, so I had my sister come over, and she picked a cereal bowl, a dinner plate, and a pizza cutter. And the task at hand I have is cutting slices of a vegetable for a veggie tray. I had a bell pepper in my refrigerator, so I will be cutting a bell pepper into slices, and you would use that for a veggie tray. I am repurposing my pizza cutter. I will use this as my knife, and my plate I will be using as my cutting board. If I were to do this, I would have gotten a cutting board out. I would have used a knife and a bowl with a lid so I could put them back in the refrigerator, and this cereal bowl does not come with a top. So as I begin, this is the hardest part about the pizza cutter is the flexibility. So I can cut carefully the bell pepper, but the hardest part is now getting the insides. A knife would easily be able to get those things, so I'm going to have to just work with what I have. And so I'm going to try to not get my hand. So I kind of have to use my hands for this part and get out the insides and put that on my plate. Get all the seeds out, and there we go. And then this side is going to be a little bit trickier, so I'm trying to use that sharp edge. I'm going to have to use my hands, and so I'm repurposing my pizza cutter to basically act like my knife, and my plate will be my cutting board. The pizza cutter, I would say, is pretty adequate to cut with. It cuts pretty nice. Oops, that's why we use a cutting board. Nice sticker. Nice veggie slices. It's just the fact of getting all the seeds and kind of the guts out. The plate, I think, is adequate. You might be scratching it, but a cutting board would work best. For the bowl, I would need to use other resources. If I use the bowl, I would need like a saran wrap or an aluminum foil to go over that. Luckily, because of the pizza cutter has to cut through pizza, it's sharp enough. I think if I had like a butter knife, that would be more difficult. So actually, the pizza cutter is very nice to cut my slices. And then put those in my veggie bowl. I think it's hardest when you get down to a small space, not to get your fingers, or you have to be more precise. And that is how I would use my bowl, my plate, and my pizza cutter to cut veggies for a veggie tray.